Tommy Robinson, I just prayed for you, brother. It's so sad, man. You're getting threatened, your life, your family, and everything. That's disgusting, man. And your own country can't even protect you. I mean, that's so disappointing, man. I feel so, you know, I prayed to God for you, brother. Do something about this. It's right, man. You shouldn't have to live in fear in your own country. I know you're a strong man. I've been watching you. The same age as me, man. And it's coming to my country, man. I don't know what it's like in the UK, and it doesn't look right, man. That your own government, your own police can't protect you. That's disgusting. That's not the world we should be living in. You got a family in that, and you've been telling the truth, and they've just been lying, deceiving, and now they're threatening your life. They're just proving they're evil. But instead of protecting you, they point their finger at you. They blame you. It's wrong. It's so wrong. They're threatening your life. That's how can an English man leave his homeland and not be protected by his own government, his own police? They choose. Yeah, it's wrong. It's just wrong, man. And even Jesus knows it's wrong. That's why I pray to him. I go, this is just ridiculous. That's his country, and all he did was prove the truth of something. And instead of doing the right thing, you know, it's sad, man. Yeah, I pray to Jesus, say to watch over you, protect you and your family. That's wrong, man. Your country should be protecting you, not letting you live in fear. That's a government not doing its job. It is. It's a government not doing its job. They've let down their people. They've let down their country. They've let down their people. They've let down their ancestors of that country, the men who bled for that country to make it so great. You were the first ones to end slavery, and look what they've done. They've got so many people who are in top positions in your country who are just lying through their teeth. I mean, the best one is like Piers Morgan. That guy is a joke. That guy's a dead set joke. He lied. He says he's a Christian. He's no Christian. You cannot be a Christian and deny Christ and his ways. You can't be a Christian and deny Christ. You're watching your own Christians being threatened and have to leave your country. And you got Piers Morgan going, "Oh, you're a bigot, you're a this," and it's like, dude, you say you're a Christian, and what Tommy's doing is what a Christian's doing is telling the truth, and now he's got to leave his country. It's people like Piers Morgan who are the reason that Christians have to leave their country. They're living in fear, or even Jews are living in fear. It's people like him who won't tell the truth. They're in top positions, right? He says he's a Christian, but he doesn't protect Christians and Jews. He's not a Christian, not even close. All of them aren't. They can all say they are Jews. They are like they're what do they call them? They're like the Pharisees and Sadducees. On the outside, they think they're all this, but inside they're evil vipers, man. They're snakes. And I feel, I'm sad for you, Tommy. You don't deserve this, man. I've watched you, like, been watching you for the years, and the shit you've had to go through, man. That's wrong. All you did was tell the truth, and now you're suffering. Your family's suffering. Your life's had to suffer, man. In the end of it, Tommy, you will see paradise. In this life, after it, you will see paradise. You will be with God in paradise, man. Your life is. I don't know how you've done so well, man. You're a strong man, and yeah, you will see paradise at the end of it, mate. No one should have to go through what you go through, you and your family. That's wrong, man. And there's so many people around the world, like the Iranians, that well, Persians to me, what they're going through. I mean, that's what's going on in the world. Like they're like supporting evil people, and people are getting massacred, and this is like, and then they all turn it to Gaza. It's like, really? That there's things around the world that Islam has been slaughtering people, and people just turn a blind eye. But then they all go, "Oh, look at Gaza," and it's like, hang on a second, go look at around the world what Islam is doing to like Africans, Middle East people, everywhere they go, man. It's just violence, and then people are like, "Oh no, 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 Islamophobia," and you're like, "No, man, we see what's going on. You're lying to us, you're deceiving us, and you're not protecting us. You're being evil people." And then you're trying to manipulate it and make all these stupid words up, and dumb people just hook, line, and sinker fall for it. I mean, you look at all the left people, and who are they marching with? You're just sitting there just going, "Oh, hey, you lefties, how about you go to the Islamic countries and see what happens to you?" They won't go. You know they won't go because they know what happens to you. But they got to, we're going to champion this bullshit. But none of them would go to an Islamic country because if you're not Muslim, you ain't going to that country. They aren't treating you nicely. But you've all got this shit in your head, like, oh yes, they do. Okay, go there. It's funny. Steve Crowder done an awesome bit. He goes, not even UAE are sending their kids to England, afraid of radicalization. The UAE, they don't want to even send their kids to England. That should tell you everything, man. UAE, have a think of it. UAE, what's UAE? It's like a prominent Muslim country, right? And they don't even want to send their kids to the United Kingdom, afraid of radicalization. You know, like, and then you'd like, there's a lot of like other Muslim countries who don't other people in their countries. Because it is true, man. Not every Muslim is violent, and a lot of the Muslims who aren't violent don't want to hang with these Muslims who are psychos. I mean, I don't like Islam at all. But then when you see Muslims from other, like in Muslim countries, you go, we don't associate with them Muslims. Why? Because they're just no. And you're just like, if them Muslims are saying we don't want to associate with them Muslims, wouldn't you want to look into it and go, why are them Muslims not wanting them Muslims? Wouldn't you think that? But anyway, I mean, yeah. But yeah, lots of love out there, Tommy. Look after your family. God watch over them, protect them. I got it off Saad TV. I mean, he's a good dude, man. He's says he's a Jew from Israel, so and he's doing a good job, man. He shows a lot of stuff. He showed me the Iranian stuff, which man, that I'd hate to live there in Iran. How sucky would that be? The regime just you're doing this, or we just mow you down in the street. That sucks, man. And then like you had a Sudanese guy in there, and I'm like, I know Sudanese Christians are in my country who are in my country and they don't like Islam. Sudanese Christians because of Islam. Like, come on, man. Assyria over my country because of Islam. It's like, man, you just can keep playing stupid games because you're only going to win stupid prizes. I mean, but looking at Tommy, man, all he did was tell the truth. And now they're threatening his life's in danger. And you hear it, everyone who talks the truth about Islam gets threatened by psychos. And it's like they protect the psychos. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on? Why are we not protecting people? Why are we siding with evil people? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, we used to be all about peace and freedom and protecting the innocent. Now it's just done a total flip. If you say something that's true, no. And it's like, what do you mean, no? It's the truth. No, we can't accept it. Well, it doesn't matter if you want to accept it or not. It's just the truth, and that's what it is. And it's like people just don't want to accept the truth anymore. It's like, well, what do you want to do then? We're going to just go on lies all the time now? I mean, I'd hate to be a girl growing up in this era. Like, I have my issues with women, but I'd hate to be a girl growing up in this era with what the government is not protecting. I mean, imagine being a young girl growing up in this era and the government just turns a blind eye to shit, and girls are getting. Anytime you see a girl get raped, what do? Oh, don't be Islamophobic. It's like, what? That girl just got freaking raped, you monger. Like, don't don't some of yous have daughters? Like, you just don't care about your daughters, or you're just sick, twisted people? Like, I have my issues with women, but yeah, this is rape and shit's out of control, and you aren't protecting women. But anyway, if it's going to keep going this way, it's only going to get worse. If they're not going to start protecting us, then they're not going to protect us. You're going to have to learn to protect yourself. I mean, what is it? David Wood's even being threatened. Gets threatened. Like, as soon as you start talking the truth, you get threatened. I mean, it's a joke. Not like, as soon as someone gets threatened, you shouldn't be going, well, you shouldn't be saying anything. So what? We just let them take over, let them do whatever. Like, that's just stupid. You're just saying, oh, well, you got to just let them do what they want. And it's like, no, I don't agree with it. I disagree with it. And no, I don't want it. And that's a lot of people who don't want it, who disagree with it. And you're not doing your job as a government. You're not protecting people, innocent people. And you make excuses when we all know the truth. So it's on you. It's on the government, man. You can keep lying. You can keep deceiving. People know the truth. So that's the end of it. We all know the truth. So it's on you to protect your citizens, not having them run for their lives. And girls shouldn't be living in fear either. Well, what the hell are you doing, government? Police, what are you doing? I thought you meant to protect and serve. Or is it selective and serve? Selective serve. Oh, that looks too hard. Well, why'd you join the police force then? Why did you join the police force if you're not going to protect all people? Tell me. I want to know, man. And then when we're girls, and then you're trying to act like you're some big guy in the cop shop, we're just like, nah, you're not a policeman, mate. You can't even protect the girls. So don't act like you're some high guy because you're a police person. We just think you're a joke. If I was in England, I would think every copper was a joke. I'd just go, no, you're a joke, mate. You don't even protect people. You're a joke. You're selective. Girls are getting raped left, right, and centre. What are you doing? Nothing. You'd change your mind if it was your own kid, wouldn't you? That's what you should say. Start saying to the coppers, going, "Do you have a daughter? Yeah. Would you change your mind if it was your daughter that was getting raped? Oh, yeah, you would. You would change your mind if it was your daughter getting laughing, ha ha ha, rooting a girl like who's underage, laughing, raping her, killing her. What do you think about that, cop? Imagine if it was that your girl. Oh, is it Islamophobia then? If it was your little girl, is it Islamophobia then? No. Use the ones who go phobia, blah blah blah. Right? If it's your little girl, you're going to do the same thing. When it goes around and comes around, and then you reap what you sow, as God says, right? Because I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for some cop's daughter to get raped and see the cop's reaction. See if it's the same. See if it's, oh, Islamophobia. Oh, come on, we don't want to. Their daughter. See if they're acting the same. See if they got the same fucking motive that they have with everybody else. Oh, don't be phobic. Don't be bigot. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for that day that one of these coppers, their daughter gets raped, and see if they got the same fucking attitude. I guarantee you won't. You'll go, oh shit, yeah. I'm waiting for it, and then everyone's going to come down on you coppers, and it's your daughter. While you sit there doing nothing for these your community, your people. Because when it happens, coppers, to one of your girls, what are you going to do then? Shit on your own daughter? You're just going to shit on your own daughter for government, for Islam. You're just going to let them. You're just going to shit on your own daughter, right? Because it's going to happen once sooner or later, and then maybe you'll wake up when it happens to your own. Because it doesn't happen to your own, oh, come on now, blah blah blah. But when it happens to your own, you watch your mood change. You watch yourself change. You watch yourself change when it happens to you. Yeah, you look at all the families when it's happened to them. They're devastated. News have done nothing for them. You don't protect them. You don't help them. Just wait till it happens to you. What goes around comes around. Reap what you are protecting these people. You will be humbled. God will humble you because you do not protect your people. You do not, especially kids. Jesus is big on protecting kids. He will humble you. You can have all the badge you want. When it happens to you, just know it was Jesus opening your eyes, going, you didn't protect your own community, you didn't protect your own people, and you didn't even. And the one thing he big on, protecting children, because there is children, and if you can't protect children, you aren't qualified to be in His kingdom. So just get that one in your head. You're shutting yourself off, and you can't even protect little girls from being raped. You're a disgrace. That's all I've got to say to you. Every time I see that in England or anywhere around the world of little girls getting raped and the coppers are like making excuses and not protecting girls, yeah, you're a disgrace to God. That's one of the biggest jobs for you as a policeman is to protect kids. Protect kids. It's probably the number one thing most people want coppers to do is to protect kids. And you just can't even do that. You just can't do that. The main thing that probably everyone who is normal wants you to do is to protect kids. While kids are getting killed, raped, and you're making every excuse. And it's like, that's pathetic. They're kids. You can't even protect them. Must feel really good when you go home at night, eh? Oh, I'm drilling it into you. Must feel really good going home at night with all the excuses, all these girls getting raped. Did you go home and go, yes, another girl got raped? Is that what you think, Copper? Well, it must, because you just don't protect them. You just don't look after them. Yeah, I don't care. I will come at you because these girls are getting raped and you're doing shit to protect them. Tommy exposed it and you still didn't to protect him. God bless Tommy. God bless Tommy. Yeah, man, he's all acting all whatever, man. Your uniform is useless. Your uniform is useless because you don't protect the kids in your own country. You're a disgrace. I look at England and go, that's a disgrace. The police are a disgrace in that country. They don't protect the girls. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to the kingdom, basically. Yeah, I was big on the kingdom growing up. It's in my ancestors, man. I was taught to speak proper, sit at the dinner table proper. It came all from the English. And now look at England. Looks disgusting, man. Used to be all like, um, shut up. We'll go watch another channel, dipshit. God, you're dumb. Are you a lefty? I'm talking on my screen, and if you want to watch, you can watch. But if you don't want to, go to another fucking channel, you moron. How dumb are you? Shut up. Don't listen. You see these things here, you don't have to listen. Are you like that much of a moron? Shut up. Stop talking. Go watch something else then, you numpty. You know what? When we were growing up, if I didn't like listening to something, I'd go do something else. Oh, sorry, I want to protect little girls. I'm sorry that I want to stop girls getting raped. That police aren't protecting them. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want? Some of you people, I swear, you are just disgusting human beings. Little girls getting raped, and like you are all protecting the rapers. Like you make me sick. You make me sick to the stomach. Yeah, but I just wanted to say, I was just basically sending a message out to Tommy to say, keep going, stay strong, brother. Jesus watch over you and protect you, look after you, you and your family. You don't deserve that, mate. You shouldn't be getting threatened by, what is it, ISIS threatening you? Like, what is your government doing? Or nothing. Not protecting an English-born human. He's got to leave his own country. Can't even protect your own people. That's pathetic. So pathetic. I mean, it doesn't surprise me when you get people like Piers Morgan, who are like your face of your country, and he's just a cat. Can't even stick up for his own country, his own people. But it's man, sad, man. Looking at England, it's not England. That is not England. Doesn't look like it. It's like, man, give it a couple more years, it won't be England. Great Britain will be gone. It'll be called some Islamic something, something, something. And Australia will lose connection with it. Yeah, we'll probably we'll end up being a republic. Because when England gets taken over, right, we'll no longer be under the crown. We're just like, well, we're not Islamic. And we'll end up we'll have our own referendum and become a republic. Because that's the way it's heading. That's the way it's heading. That if once England gets taken over by Islam, Australia will just become a republic. We go, well, your country's taken over. We're not following that. I mean, that's the way it's headed in England. Your government does not protect its people, and it's looking like it's going to become an Islamic country. And Australia's not going to put up with that. We'll be just like, no, we're a republic. See ya. We'll be out of the Commonwealth. We'll get what we all like. Back when I was growing up, that's what Australia wanted. We wanted to be a republic. We wanted to get away from the Queen. I mean, we should have. Like the way it's going, Commonwealth, because the Commonwealth doesn't exist anymore. We might as well get out of it and just become a republic. I mean, it used to be all good, but now we might as well just become a republic and get rid of England and go, well, you're not England. You're not a Commonwealth. You're going to become an Islamic country. Your government's not protecting you. They're doing nothing for you. I can see it, man. 5, 10 years, man. Australia's going to eventually be out of the Commonwealth because England will be an Islamic country. And I think Canada's probably going to follow suit. They're going to become an Islamic country too, from what I've seen. But I don't know how that's going to work next to the United States because, yeah, as you can see, United States, they don't like to take them back for, especially their people. They're like, you ain't threatening me. I'm locking and loading. That's the difference between the United States and a lot of countries. Like, Islam threatens a lot of countries and you can't do that. But in the United States, you threaten them. What's that? You're going to blow yourself in front of me? blow your head off before you even get close. That's one thing they have over nearly every other country. United States. Islamic person wants to threaten them, they're like, okay. And you just hear all these guns locking and loading. It's one thing that they have over nearly every other country is like, if you're in the United States and you're a Muslim who goes around threatening people, well, they have a lot of people who carry. I'm gonna kill you. Just blows his off and go, you're not killing nothing. I just shot you dead. Don't ever threaten me again. That's one thing they have that we don't have. United States. They are allowed to have a gun. If a Muslim wants to threaten him, well, he want to hope he can kill him before that American kills him. It's one thing they have over every other country, basically, is they don't mess around. It's like they're like, you're not taking our guns, and we have a good reason why, and they do now, because America is probably the last hope to make sure that Islam doesn't take over. Sad to say, man, because they're the only ones who's hasn't let their government take over the people. They were smart. They went they at the start of their constitution. They read, you can have your gun, you can protect yourself. Whereas other countries, no, you can't have them. The government like controls everyone, but doesn't protect anybody. They go, oh, we're the protectors. No, you're not. I found that United States, they're more likely to protect their people, but their people are armed, but their government still protects them, which is the opposite here. We got no guns, and our government doesn't protect us. How the irony, you know? That's one thing I like about United States. A Muslim can threaten you with death, and you'd be like, okay, come and get me, mate. Not here. You can't do that. Like you got to watch your words. Oh, I'm going to come and kill you. Oh, I better go grab a knife or a bat or something and pray for the best. In America, you don't have to pray for the best. You quicker than my bullet? No, you're not. That's why I like America with their gun laws. Because if someone's coming to threaten you, you're like, well, I've got a 50-50 chance. Well, when I'm at home, I've got a 90% to his 10%. You know, that's why United States is so much better. If someone's coming to threaten you, you're in your house, you got your gun, you're like, bring it, dickhead. And you're like, Allah Akbar. Get your Allah Akbar into that, mate. Bullets to the face. Here, you can't do that. You're basically stuffed because governments too won't protect America. Yeah, you can do that. God bless the Americans, man. That's one thing they got right. That's a thing they got right. You can have a gun. Why? Well, you're a human. Well, what gives me the right to tell you can't have a gun? True to that. True to that. Yeah, true to that. Who said I can't have a gun? That's what they got right. So you're at home. No one's going to bust through your door because if they bust through your door, you're going to bust a cap in their face. Well done, America. Got it right. So humans can protect themselves. And you get all these goose. Oh, what? That's why they're called assault rifles. Yeah, dude. Well, at least they're going to be alive and not dead. That's one thing they got right. They're not going to be dead. The person who tries to kill them is going to be dead because they. That's a plus for America. Well done, America. You got that right. Your civilians are allowed to protect themselves in their own homes. Well done. Congratulations. Someone knows what to do. So the Americans, they you might think they're gun heavy, but they can protect them fucking selves, can't they? No one's gonna go, I'm gonna do this to your daughter, I'm gonna do this. So they're gonna go, oh really? You think you're gonna come through my front door? I'm gonna put bullets in your brains. Yeah, America, well done. You got that right. I will always say that is the best thing that you have is your Second Amendment right to hold a fucking gun. Because no one's going to just walk into your house and go, you're doing this. I'm going to rape your daughter. No, it's like boom, 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 boom. You're going to do nothing to my daughter. You protect myself. Bravo. I love you, Americans, for that law. That's the best thing. You know, Second Amendment, brilliant. You're safe at home. You could, no one can threaten you. You're like, and they're like, we will have Shari law, we will do this. And Americans like, no, you're not. Why is that? Well, I've got enough guns and ammo here to tell me you're not going to be telling me what I'm going to be doing. I left you alone. What gives you the right to come and touch me? That's beautiful, America. I love that. You have so many Australians going, oh, that's stupid. I'm going, I want the Second Amendment in my country. I want to be able to defend myself. I don't want someone to go, oh, I'm going to do this, 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 this. You just take it. I have to take it, am I? Gee, that's nice. I'll ring the cops. By the time the cops are here, I'll be a fucking corpse on the ground. That's why I like her. They're like, by the time we get there, you'll be a corpse on the ground. So here, have a gun. So people can't do what they want to you. God bless America. Then people go, oh, God bless this, in George Cullen, oh, God bless America. What's that mean to me? No, God bless America is because they actually care about every human and protecting people. Everyone thinks they're gun tooting cowboys. No. Well, like, they have some who are, but a majority of them are like, I have a gun, so when I go home and I'm in my home, no one's just barging in and pushing me around, telling me what I can do, what I can't do. It's like, no, get out of my house. This is my kingdom. You will not be telling me what to do. Get the out. God bless America for that. I'll never say you can't have a gun. That's so dumb. So why can't they have a gun? If they're a human being who knows you don't just go around shooting people and they know what it's for, yeah, you have a gun. You are a human being, and you go, I don't want people coming to my house. If you come to my house, I'm filling you up with lead. And I'm like, yep, sounds good to me. That sounds like you're defending your kingdom. Bit like every kingdom known to man. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, they have all these places. So you can have defense, but I can't. That makes no sense. Whereas America goes, he's getting protected, so you can be protected. I'm like, yeah, that's equality. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the America got it right. If the president can have a gun and all this, I'm having a gun. And yep, and it's one thing I always agree with the Americans on is their Second Amendment. You should be able to protect yourself, man. Whatever you need to protect yourself so no one can kill you, I agree with. So, yeah, it was the dumbest thing the United Kingdom and Australia did was took our guns. You shouldn't have a gun. Why? I can't protect myself. I'm just running my house, and what am I going to do? Oh, call the cops. What? I'm dead. Too late. Dead. And they're like, well, we got to get. Criminals don't care about your laws. That's why they're called criminals. It's like saying 1 + 1, it equals a window. No, it equals 2. So, yeah, God bless America with their Second Amendment. I like that, man. I will never say it's not a good law. You just got, it's not guns that kill people. It's people who just don't think of other humans who kill people. It's not guns. This is one thing I know Crowder will just say, the percentage of guns and how many people kill. And he's right. It's less likely to be, you're less likely to be, the people who have guns are more likely to kill the evil person than the evil person kills somebody else. The percentage is pretty low. Like, just because they promote it so much, you always see it, man. Anything that's bad, they promote it. It's like, it's news, this. But that's why it's promoted. To fear you, to make you get scared. But that's one thing I believe you should be able to have the right to bear arms. Like, Who's the stupid moron said you can't have a gun? You're like, huh? Why not? Me and my group of fascists told you you can't have a gun. What? Fascist? Yes, that's the meaning of fascist. A group of people who tell everyone else what they can and can't do. That's fascism. You know Antifa? They're fascists. They're not anti-fascists, they are fascists. They're a group of people who think they have the moral ethics of morality and that to tell everyone else what they can and can't do. That's the definition of fascism. Like every time I see it, I'm going, and they go, "You fascist Nazi scum," and I'm going, you're doing what the Nazi fascists did, you mongers. Like, do you go read the definition of fascism, you idiots? It was socialism, communism. They all revolve around fascism. Then you go, you capitalist. I'm like, capitalism is the furthest thing from fascism. That's entrepreneurship. That's people allowed to do their own thing and sell goods and services. You communists and socialists, you are the fascists. You want to control everybody. And you're all, but it's for equality. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a group of people up the top who have everything and then outsource it to everybody else. And it ends up with a lot of people like the regime of Iran. That's a perfect example of fascism. More communist, whereas it's sort of fascist, but it's more communism. Like a lot of countries that are socialist are fascist because they have a group of people who go, "We're going to tell the people what they can and can't do. You don't know what's best for you. I do." And it's like, yeah, no worries, you fascist. Yeah, all these people who keep calling everybody else fascist, and that, yeah, they're normally the fascists. Like you see Antifa, that's fascism. BLM, that was fascism. KKK, fascism. A group of people who are saying everybody else needs to do what they say because their group knows best. Yeah, it's fascism. It's like when they call them the Republic's fascist, you're like sitting there going, so they believe in capitalism and all this stuff that's far away from fascism, but they're the fascist Nazis, are they? Yeah, no. The best one is what the guy said, like, what do you say about like the left used to love masks until ICE was wearing them? I love that. That was an awesome joke. That was an awesome joke. Yeah, leftists love masks until the ICE started wearing them. Classic. But that's what happened. A lot of stuff is like flipped, and now the left's going, "Oh, you can't do that." And you're going, "Hang on a second. 12 months ago, you were all for this. What's going on?" They just want to cause it. They just anything that comes about, they want to be so just to cause chaos. Same with the patriarchy thing. Do you know the patriarchy is basically the Bible, God over Christ, Christ over man, man over women, women over children. That's the patriarchy. It's like the hierarchy, and it's been how most societies have lived is under the patriarchy because it keeps order. It's order, and that's how we've always lived in order, and it's always made everything better because it's in order. If everything is out of order, it's dysfunctional, it doesn't work, it falls apart. And as you're seeing, what's happening? Everything's falling apart. We've got no order. It's trash. And everyone's looking at America, and it's like, we should be doing this shit ourselves in our own countries, but America's only the last basically free society. I hate to say that, but it is. It's like the last, like we have, like we're not getting shot and shit in our country, but America doesn't put up with the shit we put up with. They don't. They just like we're not putting up with that. We're American, and it's like, yeah, I want to be like. Can we be like that? Can we like? Just, no, this is Australia. Like, no, we're America. They're just like, no, this is America. Get. And Australia's like, we're Australia. Oh, come on, that's this. And the Americans like, we don't care. And it's like, I love Americans, man. That's just one thing I love about them is it's like, you're not telling them how their country's going. They'll tell you how their country's going. I was like, that's how it's meant to be. The government doesn't tell them what to do. Americans tell the government what they're doing. And that's why Trump got elected, man. They were just like, no, 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 no. We're telling you what we're doing. And Trump's like, yeah, we're telling you what we're doing. And everyone's going, oh, Israel, this, Israel, that. And then they started going about how, what were they saying? That Mossad was at Epstein. I'm like, maybe, but we've already got letters of Muslim Brotherhood and stuff being with Epstein. I'm going, that makes a lot of sense because pedophilia is, sort of a link here. But anything they can do, they're just trying to blame Israel. I mean, look, we know as Christians there are some Orthodox sort of Jews who read their Talmud and stuff and spit on Christians, but it's not all of them, man. They have their 10 commandments, their laws and their commandments. The ones who spit on you, they're just probably youngsters or just I don't know, something wrong with them. It's not all Jews, man. You meet most Jews, man, they're very kind, holy people because they love God and they don't want to upset. They don't want to disrespect God. Like they're fearful of God. Like, have you seen a lot of like really holy Jews? Yeah, man, they're like fearful of God. They want to make sure they're doing the right thing. A lot like Christians, like man, I watched this video that day. These two rabbis are just walking. This guy just started cracking him in the face, and I'm like, "What the hell is that, man?" They're just walking peacefully, and this guy just starts cracking him in the face, and I'm like, "Oh, because they're Jews, you just hit them? They're not doing anything to you, asshole." Oh, but so what? They're human beings, man. You don't just have a right to crack them in the face. Oh, what do they do? Walking? Are they hurting anybody? No. Well, then what are you hurting them for? I watched this video on Sar. If I get your name wrong, sorry, dude. On Sahar TV, there's some black guy, and these two Jews are walking out. They walk out of this door, and this guy just starts hammering them. I'm like, what the? No, that's violence. They did nothing to you. That's evil, man. And poor rabbis, man, did nothing to that guy. They just started bashing. He started bashing him like he's a young dude. They obviously are, middle aged, like probably 50 or 60 or something. And this guy's young, and he just starts laying into him. Like, you know what? I hope some young Jews caught up to that guy and gave him a taste of his medicine, made him reap what he sows. But they probably wouldn't because Jews are actually lovely people. Real Jews because they have a fear of God. And you're like, no, they don't. I'm like, they do, man. Like really? You all look at Israel and go, oh, Israel's a tiny country surrounded by some. Look who they're surrounded by. Getting threatened, told they're gonna the Islam's always telling them they're gonna wipe them off the face of the earth. Like, come on, man. I mean, I don't agree with Netanyahu and getting threatened every day. They every day of their life they're at war. Like you just thought October 7 or something. No, they're at war every day. They are threatened every day by Islam. Okay? So don't sit there and keep blaming Israel when they're threatened every day. Every day, without fail, that country is threatened by Islam. They want to kill the Jews, and then the Christians are next. Okay, so I'm not a person who goes, oh, the Jews are the chosen people. No, I'm not about that, but they are the fatherhead of my belief. Without the Jews, I wouldn't have known God. Without the Jews, I wouldn't have known Jesus. Jesus was a Jew. And I'm sick of the Muslims saying he's a Muslim. He's never been a Muslim. Mary was a Jew. His mother was a Jew. So Jesus was a Jew. Not a Muslim. They didn't even exist. Muslims didn't come till like 300 years later after Jesus. You know, so is the war in Gaza bad? Of course, but it's war. Go study the First and Second World War. Go study Vietnam War. Yeah, a lot of innocent people died. Wars are not colourful. They're not beautiful. They're they're devastating. People get massacred in wars. No one wants to do it, but man. Yes, are there a lot of shifty shit in wars? Yes, of course. But these people are saying Israel started the wars is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. First World War and Second World War, they blame the Jews. I'm like, no, it was bankers and stuff, and they weren't all Jews. Like, go look at it properly. The people who started it like hated the holy Jews. All right, yeah, go look at it. Yeah, they might have been Jews, but they weren't holy Jews. Jews basically atheist Jews who hated Israel, who hated that way. Yeah, go look up it. Go look at like people like George Soros and stuff. Yeah, they hated their own people. So maybe go look into it. Don't sit there and point Jews. Yeah, it might be Jews, but it's the Jews who hate Israel. There are a lot of atheist Jews who hate Israel and hate their God, and so don't just blame Israel, man. That's it. It's so shit. I've met Jews, man. They're really nice people. Majority of the time, they're lovely, caring people because it's in their faith. It's in their belief. And just, most people haven't suffered like they've suffered. I mean, the only people who come close to probably suffering as much as the Jews are probably the Africans. Like, I'm not talking the ones who went to America. I'm talking the ones still in Africa, like the South Sudanese. The ones who are still suffering under Islamic terror. Like, there's countries over there who are still dealing with terrorism over there and slavery and shit in Africa. So if I was going to compare and be like the Africans and the Jews are like constantly at war with Islam. You should see some of the stuff like in Africa, man. People get beheaded every day in Africa just because they follow Christ. Islam just go, oh yeah, well, clunk off with your head. It's just not happening in Israel. It's just that we get seen a lot, but there's a lot of shit happening in Africa. A lot of Africans suffer, man. And they're the people. They're exactly like the Jews. They fucking suffered war just constantly. No, but they have got a lot of strong leaders now in Africa who are starting to make a change and getting rid of terrorists, which is beautiful, man. Protecting their people. It's lovely. Yeah, well, my favorite, Ibrahim Traore, like Burkina Faso, man. They're stopping terrorists and everything, man. People are coming together, stopping it. It's good. It's beautiful. Humans shouldn't have to live in fear. Shouldn't have to live in fear. So then I found out that Russia's like are allies with Israel, which is so funny, man. Because I always go, "Oh, Russia and Iran." I go, "Yeah, but Putin is actually allies with Israel." So I don't know how that works though, which is it's just so weird because Russia is allies with Israel. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Tommy, keep your head up, mate. God bless you. Jesus watch over you. Look after you and your family. God bless. Lots of love, everyone. Jesus is King. He's God. God bless.